Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another empties video. Oh, hello, trash falling everywhere. So I obviously have a lot of stuff crammed in here to talk to you guys about. Before I really get going, I just want to say, one, my voice is weird. I've been sick for a long time. Sorry about it. Two, no, I'm not growing my hair out. I just have been putting off doing my roots. I'm very busy right now. I have a lot going on. I don't have time to do this. So there we go. I think I've addressed everything. Let's get started, shall we? First thing right on top. Oh my God, there's too much happening. This is the Bedhead Recovery Conditioner. Yeah, so I bought this because it smells great. I got this a long time ago. Fun fact, I used to work at Tony & Guy way back in the day. I was like 19, I think. And I remembered I loved the way this smelled. It kind of smells like blue jello. So yeah, it was okay. Did I think it really did anything for my hair? No, I think this is just a basic conditioner that I love the smell of. Then I also have the ye old trusty baby oil. I use this every single night to remove my makeup. It's wonderful, it works wonders. I can't understand when I see people using a lip remover and then a makeup remover and then this other product, and I'm like, how much money do you have to burn? Like, baby oil, it's cheap, it's effective, takes literally everything off, takes off waterproof, takes off liquid lipsticks in a snap. It's just the best thing that I've found, so I continue to use it. Next big item is another thing I use religiously every single day. This is a Dickinson Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. I love this stuff. I have attributed this to clearing up my skin, although it is breaking out just a little bit right now, but that's because I ran out of this and my skin started breaking out almost immediately after I stopped using this for a couple of days. I'm a big fan of this. I've totally repurchased it. It's actually kind of hard to find. Sometimes I've had to get it on Amazon. They don't carry it in a lot of grocery stores around me. Not really sure why, but have repurchased, love it a lot. This is the e.l.f. Exfoliating Facial Scrub. I believe this retails for $5, but I got it for half off on some sale they were having for $2.50. For $2.50, it's great. It's a very like gentle exfoliant. There's not a lot of like, grit to it. There's like very fine grit to it. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, I know that's weird. And I prefer something that's just a little more abrasive. So this didn't like totally scratch my itch for an exfoliator. Would not repurchase this. Another product I have from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I love this. This retails for $10. I used it all up entirely. If you've watched any of my makeup videos, I use this every single day underneath my eyes before I put on concealer. It's really hydrating. It doesn't like stick to my skin weird or anything, and it seems to dry down quick enough to where I can put it on and sit for a second and then go immediately on top of it with my concealer. Oh, I lied. I have another product from e.l.f. This is the Makeup Mist and Set. This was, I don't know. I'm just very torn. I'm not really sure if I believe in setting sprays. I know. Who am I? Am I a real beauty guru? No, of course I'm not. I don't know. This wasn't great. It wasn't magical. It didn't change my life. The spritz is kind of just whatever. There's still like a tiny bit in here, but I wasn't excited enough about it to finish it, so I wouldn't repurchase it, even though it was only $3. Like I said, I'm just not really sure if I believe in setting sprays. Next product is a Real Techniques Diamond Blending Sponge. I love this sponge so much, but oh my God. We've been through a lot together. It's obviously very dirty. I thought about cleaning it for this video and I was like, girl, no, it's trash. Don't clean it. That's weird. So as you can see, we've been through a whole lot together, but basically what started happening is right on the top surface after cleaning it so many times, it just started cracking and tearing and little bits started falling out. That's when I was like, yeah, it's kind of gross. It's probably time for a new one. So I have repurchased this. I love it just as much as I loved this one. I really recommend this. I like this more than the Beauty Blender. I have tons of beauty blenders and I always reach for this one. Okay, so this is my RCMA powder. I feel like I've talked about this before in an empties video. I put it in an empties video because I was like, you know what, I really hate it. It doesn't work for me. I don't like it. And after I posted that video, I kind of felt bad that I trash talked it so much. I busted it back out and I started using it again. The container is just really annoying. If you don't know, it's like literally salt and pepper style, like wet. That's annoying. So what I did, as per recommended by Jay Kissa, was I put it into this little Lush pot that I had laying around, and that was a much better technique. So if you are a fan of this product, that's what I'd recommend doing. So after that video, I felt bad. I busted it back out, started using it again, and then I was like, no, okay, like for real, I hate this product. I really, really do. It does not work for me. It makes me so cakey, so powdery, so cracky, so fast. I hear so many beauty gurus rave about this powder all the time, and I wish it worked for me, but it does not work for my skin whatsoever. 100% fail. For real this time. This is for real and empty. I have an under eye concealer. This is my Ride or Die. This is from Maybelline. It is the Instant Age Rewind. This is in the shade Brightener, and I love this. I totally have repurchased it. I'm about halfway through the one that I have now. Great concealer. It's super, super lightweight. I will say if you have really dark circles, this isn't gonna totally cover them. I'm lucky that my circles aren't really dark, so this does the job perfectly for me. It's just very lightweight, very easy to blend. I really like this concealer a whole lot. I have an Olaplex little treatment. This is actually the number 2 treatment. I added this in here because I'm pretty sure I threw away the number 1. I am a licensed hairstylist. You have to be licensed to get the number 1 and number 2 treatments. It is something that you add into your bleach before you color your hair so it doesn't damage your hair as well. And I just wanted to talk about this because it's incredibly pricey. It was about, I think, $90 for the kit, and the kit lasted me, I think, 5 uses or so, not a ton. And I actually ran out of the number 2 Bond Perfector before I ran out of the number 1. So I don't know. Did I notice like a huge difference in my hair and it not breaking or anything like that? Not really. I don't know. I can't really say that I would go for it again. It's just, it's too expensive. I feel like, you know, the placebo effect is really intact when you're telling people like, oh, it's gonna make your hair feel better and it'll whatever. So when I'm feeling it, I'm like, oh yeah, it feels like hair. Yeah, that's great. But it wasn't like such a big deal that I feel the need to run out and replace it right after. Once I ran out of it, I was like, oh yeah, that was fun, but maybe not again. I have a Suave deodorant. Very exciting. I know, right? This is in the scent Fresh. I bought this because I think this deodorant's like $1.50. It's super cheap, super into it. Have repurchased. I have a Madame CJ Waka Beauty Culture Wonderful Deep Conditioning Mask. No idea where that voice came from, but I got this in either an Ipsy bag or a Sephora bag, and I wanted to talk about it because, as with most deep conditioners, I noticed zero difference when I used this, so wouldn't waste your money on it because my hair feels the exact same. The next product I have is the Rimmel Stay Matte Finishing Powder in the shade Translucent. I love this powder oh so very much. I actually was using this to set my under eye area for a while, and I was like, dude, I'm really getting old. Like, I can tell I'm getting old. And then I switched back to this powder and I was like, I'm not getting old. It was a lie. It was the setting powder. So that's my little story about that. I love this setting powder. I've used it under my eyes, all over my face, wherever. This is just great for everything. I love it. It can get kind of too powdery on you sometimes. That's the only time I feel like I want a setting spray, is when I'm trying to take away the look of like having just powder sitting on your skin. This definitely can do that to you. So I do have to be a little cautious, but most of the time I just really don't care. Twiggy, why do you have paper in your garbage? Good question. Well, this is from Aveda. It is their refreshing soap. I'm sure this is meant as a hand soap or a body soap, whatever, but I wanted to throw it in here because whenever we were in Pennsylvania over the summer, we stayed at a hotel called the Renaissance, and all of their products were Aveda. Love it. So I took home about 3 different bars of this soap, and I had been using it for face wash for a long time because I like to be super frugal. And I have to say, as a face wash, I really liked it. It really did a great job. The only thing about using a bar soap for face wash is it is a little annoying to kind of have to sit there and like rub it together and wait for it to lather and keep rubbing and keep waiting for it to lather. So I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to purchase a bar facial cleanser, but when I'm given it for free, it was great. I have a Clinique Pep Start 2-in-1 exfoliating cleanser. This was nice, but kind of the same deal as the e.l.f. exfoliator. It wasn't like as gritty as I really wanted it to. It's just, there's not enough grit in this for me to feel like I was just scrubbing my face. Like whenever I exfoliate, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm exfoliating, I want to like take off the top layer of my face. I'm like, let's do this. It's like cheese grater, go for it, you know? So this was a little too gentle for me, but I suppose if you have more sensitive skin than I do, this might be really good for you. We have another failed hair mask. This one is from Diva Curl. It is their Melt into Moisture mask. I got at least 2 uses out of this, which is great. Most of the time I'm only able to get 1 use out of a sample, so that is a positive, but it didn't do anything for my hair. I have a little baby product from IGK, and this is a coconut hair gel. Coconut oil gel. I love this product. This is a great product. If you have curly or wavy hair, this is a product for you. I have very wavy hair, and what I would do with this is while my hair was damp, I would take about, you know, a quarter size of it, a generous amount of it, rub it in my hands, and then scrunch it through my hair. And it really helped to give my hair more of like a glossy shine without being like gross and weighing it down, but also had a gel to it that helped hold the curl. So I really, really liked this product. Luckily enough, since I am a licensed professional, I can get this brand discounted. So I'm definitely going to repurchase this next time I'm at Salon Centric. If you have wavy or curly hair, you'll probably appreciate this product too. I know I've definitely loved the sample. We have a Hello Fab Coconut Skin Soothing Primer and Moisturizer. This is from First Aid Beauty. Honestly, I loved this. This was a wonderful primer. It smelled amazing. I feel like that's what we all say about all the coconut primers, but it's true. I haven't repurchased it just simply because the price point is too high for me, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked this. If you can afford it and you want to check it out, I definitely would. Let's talk about mascara. Just like everyone else seemingly in the entire world, I have a L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I love this mascara so much. I only have one gripe about it, and that is it dries out incredibly fast. This is my second tube to go through, and I had revived this several times with eye drops. You know that's frowned upon. I know you're not supposed to do it, but like I said, I'm on a budget, so I gotta do what I gotta do. You put like 5 eye drops into it, you shake it up, you like do the tube thing where you're sitting here and like, you know, work it in the tube. I know, you're pumping oxygen into the tube. Let me live. This works for me. This is what I do to revive my mascaras. And yeah, I did that I think 2 different times before I finally called it quits on this mascara. I'm currently on a new tube. I've totally repurchased. I love this mascara. It's so good. It's my holy grail. Probably gonna continue to repurchase it forever. I have one from Douce. I have no idea how to pronounce this brand, and it is a MAC Slash Volumizing Mascara. Got this in my Ipsy bag. It was just okay. It was nothing special. It basically, I don't know why I didn't like this. I just remember I didn't really care for it all that much. I have a MAC Fall Slash Extreme sample. I think I got this with a MAC order. This was just like not even worth it. I mean, check out this brush. Like really, like nothing exciting is happening here. It didn't work for my lashes. It didn't volumize them. It didn't coat them evenly. It really did nothing for me, so I really don't like it. I have a itty bitty tiny little Urban Decay Perversion mascara sample. It's like hard for me to get it open because it's like dried shut. I love this mascara. I think this is a wonderful mascara. I think I prefer the sample sizes for some reason. Every time I've gotten this sample of this, it works so good for me, but I had the full size at one point and I didn't like it as much. I really don't know why. So if you can get a sample of this, which I know you can buy like the smaller sizes at Sephora and stuff, I think this is a really great mascara. And last but not least, Love this mascara. I'm pretty positive it got discontinued and I'd been hoarding this and holding onto it for way too long. I'd been using this probably like 2 years past when I should have. And the only reason I would have kept using it, I would have kept going, the only reason I stopped using it is because, guys, look, it broke. Like, the cap totally broke off and it's just like, it's ruined. It's permanently open now. This is from Lorac. It is their Multiplier 3D Lash, and I basically would always use this as my last coat mascara because the bristles on this brush are so nicely separated that this really helped to separate my lashes. While they were still wet from all the other mascara that I had piled on, I would use this one just to go back through and just be like, okay, and take your seat. Definitely really sad to let this go. It like honestly hurts, but you know, it's just like gross when it's permanently open. I can't keep it, right? That's disgusting. Okay, we're getting there, I promise. I have a rose face mask from Fresh. This is a little sample and I got this and obviously used it all. It's not like your typical face mask, like it's not a clay mask. It doesn't dry down at all. It's a very gooey oil thing that's just like stuck to your face. It's like, okay, don't touch anything, don't get hair on it. Ugh. It's a nice mask. Did I notice my life changing after? Not really. We're getting there, I promise. Trying to round all these little babies up. I have a lot of little primer samples to talk about. Let's just burn through these. Smashbox Photo Finish. This is okay. It's your typical silicone dimethicone primer. Smooths your skin out, it blurs your pores, but there's something about this primer that never really meshes with my skin. It seems to always be sitting like right on top of my skin, and I've never really cared for it. The Becca First Light Primer. Oh my God. How come no one warned me about this primer? I'm mad at you. If you did not warn me about this primer, I am personally upset with you right now. This broke my skin out to hell and back. Oh my God. The second I stopped using this, my skin started clearing up. I was like, you are evil. You are straight from the 7th circle of hell. Don't buy it. If you are prone to breakouts like I totally am, please don't put this on your face. It wasn't even a good primer. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it. It wasn't even a good primer. Not worth your time, not worth your money, not worth your breakouts. The tiniest little sample you have ever seen of Benefit Professional. I really love this primer. If it was in my budget, I would buy it all the time. I love this primer. I think it's great. It looks wonderful on my skin. This one is the same kind of concept as the Smashbox Photo Finish. It's your typical, you know, dimethicone, silicone, blurring primer, but this one does mesh with my skin the way the Smashbox one just doesn't. I have a Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. Interesting name. This was okay. This one is kind of honestly like right in the middle of the Smashbox and Benefit one. It like kind of sat on top of my skin, but like not totally. So I'm gonna have to say that's a pass. I did not appreciate it. It just, I don't know, it didn't mesh with my skin well, so I didn't like it. We have the Glam Glow Glow Starter and Nude Glow. This was all right. Shan XO here on YouTube raves about this. She talks about how good it smells all the time, and my skirt just wasn't totally blown up by it. Oh, it was okay. It was like an illuminating, hydrating moisturizer. It definitely hydrated my face. It was definitely illuminating. I don't know, for some reason I didn't really just like fall in love with it. I think it has to do with the price point. Like, I just know Glam Glow is overpriced. I don't even know how much this primer is, but I know their face masks are ridiculously overpriced. So I think there's like a small part of me that just automatically doesn't want to like it. So that could probably be a little bit of a bias that I have towards it, just to be real with y'all. I have a Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. I'm just like, okay, it sounds great. This was really nice. This was just a moisturizer. It didn't break my skin out. This was very lightweight, so very easy to wear under your makeup or just on a day where you don't even care about out makeup. It was just very lightweight, very quick drying. It wasn't something you had to like put on and be like, okay, like the oil's on, no one touch me. So I liked it. If I could afford this brand, I would totally buy it. Oh man, I have the tiniest, stubbiest, babiest eyeliner from Makeup Forever. This is just in the shade black, and I'm pretty sure this is just their normal whatever eyeliner. I love this. Oh, I love this so much. Really wish, once again, I could afford to buy this brand. I can't. That's why I do the Sephora Play Box. It's because I get a lot of brands that I wouldn't normally have in my life because I can't afford to just drop like $25 on an eyeliner like this one is. But this eyeliner is amazing. I love it for tight lining. It stayed on my waterline so well. I always struggle with eyeliner transferring down onto my lower lash line, and I hate that. I think it makes my eyes look really small. Really liked this eyeliner. It was wonderful. I have a little highlighter baby tiny sample from the Balm Cosmetics. There's the name. You can pronounce it however you would like. I loved this highlighter. I thought it was wonderful. However, this is just one color that comes in a palette, so I would not buy the palette just for this highlight color. But once again, I'm kind of biased because they make my favorite highlighter, which is Mary Lou Manizer. I don't know, be cautious. I'm a little biased towards this brand. I have this, ooh, this is actually broken, but this was a little tiny baby diamond powder from Winky Lux. Really liked this. I thought this had an amazing texture on my skin. It made my skin feel so soft, like noticeably soft. After I put this facial powder on and would like feel my skin, I was just like, ooh, dang girl, whoa, like your skin's soft. So I definitely like this. It's just overpriced in my opinion. I pay like $4 for my Rimmel powder, so I'm like, yeah, you can't really compete with that. This is the face mask from Mud Mask. It is a detoxifying mask. I remember really liking this mask. I really enjoyed it. I felt like it did a good job like pulling out some impurities. So that was always great. I really liked this mask. There's no face mask that like blows my mind and changes my life, but this was a good one. And the last final products are eyeshadows. This is from Makeup Geek. Look at the color. Ooh, can't you see? No, you can't because I've totally used it all. This is the shade Babyface. It's a really cool toned nude set all over your eye color. I obviously used it like every single day to set down my eyeshadow primer. I really liked it a lot. I'm totally gonna repurchase this. I'm just trying to use up all my similar shades before I repurchase. And then we have a shade from Look See Beauty. This is the shade Halo, and I love it. It's like a very soft peach color with a strong blue reflect. The reason I went through this one so quickly is because I use it as a highlighter like all the time, and I love this color. I totally repurchased it. I have another already. I love it so much. If you're interested, I did a whole video talking about this brand, so check that out. Okay, and that is it officially. That is everything for this Empties video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And if you want to subscribe, I put out new videos every single Wednesday. I would love to have you here. Hope you're all having a great week so far, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.